my name is Isla. If you don't know me already, I am the dietitian behind the Millennial Nutritionist, and I feel like I've been MIA on YouTube for a while because I've been really busy trying to start my business. I've been super active over on Instagram, so if you miss me on here, you can go follow me over on Instagram at the Millennial Nutritionist. I now have a 3-month weight loss program, so you are more than welcome to go look at it on my website and try to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both at, Instagram, The Millennial Nutritionist, and at TikTok, Millennial Nutritionist. If you're coming here if you are coming over here from Instagram, welcome. I'm gonna be posting my weekly food hauls, hopefully every weekend on YouTube, just as like a different platform for me to get on. And then hopefully one day I'll start making a little bit more interesting videos. But I mostly shop at Aldi because it is super cheap and I feel like it's pretty fast and I kind of like the food there. And then normally we have to go to another grocery store to like supplement because, you know, Aldi doesn't have everything. Try to get in frame. So starting off for some proteins, we got chicken breast. We are making a soup this week. I feel like I should sit down. We are making a soup this week. I think it's like a chicken soup. So we just got like plain chicken from Aldi. And then we're also making a spaghetti because I had spaghetti noodles. So I was just trying to use up what we already had. So getting some ground turkey to put the spaghetti in. Put in the spaghetti along with some tomato sauce. And we already have noodles. That's probably all we're gonna honestly put on that. And I think maybe some broccoli on the side for a side vegetable. And then we're also making, I think we're making like a pork, I want to say like a pork stew or like something like that. So we got some pork shoulder also from Aldi. So here we just have a big old thing of pork shoulder. I think these mushrooms go with the pork shoulder. I think it's all going in like a thing, but adding in vegetables whenever you can to foods can really help your foods have a lot more fiber and also just have a lot of added nutrients and vitamins and make you feel like you're having a lot more food without a lot of extra calories. What else? Also, we recently figured out how to make a really good salmon dish. So we've been just buying these huge pieces of salmon at Aldi and eating them like leftovers for dinner. I have a weekly recipe list that goes out with all the recipes that I make every week. So go ahead and check that out with my link in my bio, so you can see the salmon recipe if you wanted it. But we like getting this huge thick piece of salmon from Aldi, kind of baking it all at once and eating it throughout the week. Lastly, kind of for protein entree is pizza. So we already ate this pizza. We actually got 2 of them. We really like the cauliflower crust pizza from Aldi, the one that is in the kind of like refrigerated section. They have one in the frozen section that I tried. It's lower in calorie and it does taste like it, but if you want more pizza, you can get that one. For this one, it's about 500 calories for half a pizza, so we each eat a half of it and then eat a side salad. What else? Yeah, we love this pizza. Cauliflower crust pizza isn't like too much lower in calories than regular pizza, but you're already eating vegetables, so getting in one of those 5 servings of fruits and vegetables that I talk about, more fiber, more nutrients. So we love this. What else? Oh, I want to show you. So I've been kind of like bored with my food recently, so I've been trying to get more fun foods. And one thing that I have been bored with is my morning breakfast. So I've been getting a new breakfast routine. And coffee has actually like kind of been hurting my stomach. I've really only been able to tolerate like 1 cup every morning. And normally that happens to me when I'm just like not as hungry. But I still really like having a fun drink in the morning. Kind of just like sets my tone for the day, makes me excited to get out of the bed. And it's also like once I transition from coffee over to water, I'm just like, my day is actually starting now. So I got something to kind of help me transition from coffee to water and also just like keep it exciting and keep eating healthy exciting. And I got a bunch of teas from this place in Raleigh called Tin Roof, I think, Tea House, because I wanted to make cold brew tea. I actually don't really like tea all that much, but I do like cold brew tea just as like a flavored water alternative. So let's see if I can fix my hair because I feel like it's looking ratchety. So I got all of these little sampler packet for like 25 bucks, which is great to make some cold brew teas. I made the caramel rooibos this morning and it was so good. I literally didn't even need sugar with it. It was exactly what I wanted, just like a little different flavor for a drink. Super, super good. There was like actually pieces of caramel in here. I also got mango tango, which I think is kind of just like dried fruit. I don't think there's any actually tea in there. Japanese goji berry and white caramel cream. This one I actually wasn't a huge fan of. I don't know if I just like didn't make it right or if I put way too much tea. The tea leaves are a lot bigger. And so I made it and it tasted like kind of bitter. So I may try to make it again. When I added sugar, it was fine, but I like don't really want a super sweet drink. And then I also had this Fireball, which is black tea with cinnamon, orange peel, and sweet cloves. And I think black tea tastes really bad as a cold brew. So I'll have to eat this one warm. But I'm super excited about those. Tea is super, super healthy for you. It has a lot of phytochemicals and antioxidants. So does coffee. So it's not like a lot healthier than coffee, but it's a great way to like also get excited about healthy food and healthy drinks because it's like actually giving something for you. It's not gonna like make you burn fat. It's not gonna like make you lose weight, but it's just like a way to keep excited about healthy food, which is important as you're trying to lose weight, to constantly stay excited about healthy food so you keep wanting to eat healthy. What else do we have here? So, kind of like some snacky stuff. This granola, I love this granola. It's from Aldi, and it's kind of high in calories though. It's 130 calories per half of a cup. And the reason I'm eating this now is because I actually love it and I've started working out a lot more, so I can eat more, but it's got 10 servings of whole grains. So if you were to get it, you get a lot of whole grains in this. There's chia seeds. It's kind of like a superfood granola. I'm not like a huge like supporter of granola just because it should be seen as a dessert, not as like really a snack because it is pretty high in calories. But I use it as a dessert. I use it as like a healthy dessert, and I put almond milk with it as like a cereal, and then I add tons of berries. So I got tons of berries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. I normally like to put blackberries and blueberries in, but raspberries are like one of my favorite foods. Like I will literally just eat this whole thing as a snack, and it tastes like a dessert to me. That and bananas. I don't know if that's like a super dietitian of me thing to say, but raspberries, I just like love how soft they are. Like, I don't know, they just taste so good. Super, super high in fiber. If you are looking for like one superfood that you should invest in, it is berries. Stop taking all the supplements you're taking and instead spend that money on berries, because berries are so, so good for you. There are so many benefits to berries. I could like maybe do a separate video on berries. Cherries are also kind of in the same realm because they're super dark in color, and that means there's a lot of vitamins and minerals in them. So I never really buy a lot of snacks. I'm not much of a snacker, but throughout the day, if I do kind of just like want something to eat, or am feeling like a snack, or maybe dinner's gonna take a while, I like to snack on fruit. So having tons of fruit around, like bananas and cuties, which are in season for the winter time, and cherries, those are a great way to snack without eating a lot of calories. Next, dark chocolate hummus. If you know anything about me, you know I love this dark chocolate hummus. There are two types at Aldi, but I figured out there's like different types at different Aldis. The brownie batter, I'm not a fan of. Dark chocolate hummus is awesome. I didn't even know there was a difference, but I finally figured out that there was. And I normally eat this with an apple as a dessert as well. So normally I eat this for like dinner dessert, and I eat the granola for like lunch dessert. Both have like a pretty good amount of nutrients, but they both are higher in calories, so don't eat them if you're not working out a ton. But it is hummus. It is weird that it's hummus. It took me a while to get used to the like the texture and thinking like I'm eating hummus. It's savory, but it's not. It literally tastes like brownie batter. So instead, just think about yourself eating brownie batter. What else? For a drink, we love LaCroix, so you can get these at Aldi, but I don't think they're any cheaper there. I normally drink these with my meals to kind of also make healthy eating a little bit more exciting, because I do like, I don't know, I like to try to make it like an event to eat, but I don't want to like make it a big deal to be eating tons of unhealthy foods. So these are a great alternative to like diet sodas, because we just like don't fully know what diet sodas are going to do. And also, the more sweet things you have, the more you crave. And I obviously love sweet stuff, so I try not to make my drink sweet just to kind of compensate for the rest. But we love the coconut flavor the best, so we got this. Half and half for my coffees. My coffee in the morning, I just do half and half, and sugar. That's it, because I like the flavor of coffee, so I just like it to taste like sweet coffee. We're coming up here on the end. Cabbage is another thing that we are eating on the side of our meals this week. It's root vegetable season. root vegetables are like technically in season all year long because they grow without sun, but the winter is when we can really embrace them since we don't really have a whole lot of other options. Cabbage, I like just sauteing this with butter and salt. I live in the South, so that's how I grew up eating things, and if it gets me to eat vegetables, I'm gonna eat it. Cabbage has a lot of vitamins and minerals that aren't in a lot of other foods, so try to work some cabbage into your diet, and I think I'm gonna eat this on the side of just like one of those protein meals. I've been trying to get more, I've actually kind of been struggling eating vegetables with meals just because I feel like I haven't had a whole lot of time, and like making an extra vegetable is just like an extra step when you're cooking. So if it's not included in my meal, I really haven't been doing a very good job of getting vegetables in. So I've tried to just splurge recently on some pre-cut vegetables. Cauliflower and broccoli here are a great example that I can just kind of like throw with some olive oil and put in the oven. Frozen vegetables are also a really great way to do this, but I don't really like the way frozen vegetables taste. They are still really healthy, but for me, I don't like it as much. So fresh vegetables, yes, they are a little more expensive, and especially to get cut ones, but I'm willing to pay like a couple of extra dollars if I eat more vegetables. So try this. Always working in a vegetable with your food is great. I've already kind of explained why. With the salmon, we're eating like a potato, leek, bell pepper situation on the side. So this is going with the salmon. Oh, what do we have left here? Okay, popcorn is a great snack. Mostly David, my husband, snacks on this because I'm not honestly a snacker, or I'd rather like have my granola or something, but I will go through phases sometimes where I'll eat popcorn. And if you can get the non-butter added, so this is 35 calories per cup versus chips, which is like 150 calories a cup. You can eat like 3 cups of popcorn for the amount of calories that 1 cup of chips is. Popcorn is a whole grain, really great for you. This one is from Aldi. What else here? David's a bigger snacker than I am, so if you're looking for snack ideas, I'm just going to show you his snack ideas because they're still good for you. I just don't like snacking. Salsa is a great snack because people actually forget it is a serving of vegetables. Like when you do pureed vegetables, like a tomato sauce or like a salsa, it is tomatoes, so you're getting in a serving of vegetables. So this, as long as you're keeping the chips in a controlled amount, is a great serving, like a great way to get in fruits and vegetables in like a fun way. What else do I want to talk about here? I've talked about mostly everything. I think the last thing I am gonna like talk about is these shirataki noodles. So David loves these. I don't mind them. I just like to keep my food like more normal. Like I'm not really big into like food products just because I feel like in my head I get like kind of disconnected from what food is. David likes experimenting though with a lot of food products, which is fine. And these noodles are crazy because they're actually 0 calories. Isn't that crazy right there? They are made out of plant starch, and it's a great way to get in like a noodle taste. They're packaged in water, so they're kind of weird, but they are a great way to get in a noodle taste without honestly any calories. So if you are very big into noodles, maybe you're trying to make the transition out of eating tons and tons of heavy carb meals and trying to cut down on some calories, these shirataki noodles is what they're called. He gets like a big box of them on Amazon, but you can get them at like fancier grocery stores, like Whole Foods has them. Anywhere that's like expensive has them in like their Asian section. Shirataki noodles, miracle noodles, that is what they are called, and try them. What else? I feel like I've talked about mostly everything. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I am gonna try my best to post on here every weekend for my grocery haul and try to kind of mix it up and find some fun foods along the way, but this is realistically what we eat in a week. We like to grocery shop once a week so that we can just focus on cooking the rest of the time. This is all we eat the whole week, but all right. Thank you so much. I'll see you next weekend. Bye.